Alright, good morning, good evening. I am Mindmore, and this is Factorio Spaceage. This is my second run. This is going to be episode 38. We're going to leave. We're basically done here. We got to come back and, once we get a few more techs, and, add some more things to it. I have some stuff waiting to be done. These are all going to be upgraded to tier 3 or epic quality. They're just waiting for them to be produced. I got a bunch of new mines that I added. I've got some more space for more expansion later. I have a few radars down, so that's helping with exploring and generating the areas around us, which is nice. So we'll be able to see, basically where we need to go. This scrap wasn't finished up here yet, but I still need to run power everywhere, which is kind of a pain. But everything's working. I did add 2 new scrap recyclers that are taking all the output, and those are generating their own resources over here. And I've got some circuit conditions that if these have too many items, and this is backing up, that this stops, just to allow these to keep moving. Otherwise, it just goes into a standstill. So I've got that here, and I've got that here. Other than that, we're done. I would really have liked to have gotten an epic level or even a level 2 power armor, but that just wasn't in the cards. So we're just going to go with the standard one right now. And we're going to leave. So I'm going to dump my stuff in here. Why is this not letting me? Oh, because I'm in map mode. That's why. That's why. All right, so let's get rid of this, and that. All right, we can take our armor. Whoops, that's not going to work because I've still got this turned on. So open up this, turn that off, and dump those in there. And we're going to travel to the space platform. I have a new ship. I got all the ships running after a certain amount of time. They're all up and running now, so now we're going to launch. We're going to go up to the new ship. I've renamed the first 3, so we have Fulgora Science, Vulcanist Science, and Gleba Science. I still have 2 extra ships here that are not doing anything. So we're going to go up here to our Gleba Science. Excuse me. And we're going to wait till our passenger gets accepted. It shouldn't be too much longer, I don't think. There it is. All right. And we've already got this set up here to go and to pick up science and stuff like that. So we are going to head to Gleba. All right. So, what are we going to do at Gleba? I don't know. Probably going to die. Because it's been a while and I don't like Gleba. I really don't like it. I don't like the fact that things spoiling. It's not my favorite part of the gameplay loop, so we'll have to figure out what to do. When we get there, we'll have to build up some stuff just to get things going. Oh, sorry, just taking a sip of coffee there. We did get all these other ships. Everything is up to epic level quality here. It took a long time. Like a long time to get everything up there. All the lasers, the turrets, the grabby arms, the batteries, the solar panels, all of it is epic level. So we have no problem with, that kind of stuff. I might want to do something with the ammo, getting it up. I know it enhances the ammo a little bit, but haven't done that yet. All right, we have made it to Gleba. So let us turn off. That's a nice planet. Look at that. I love that mod. It gives me that. That you're actually, around a planet. That's pretty cool. They should have done that for the base of Space Age. They really should have added that. That would have really added to the immersive portion of it. I'm sure they could have done something amazing for that. Like to actually show you going around in an orbit and not just the world spinning like this. But yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so we are going to drop to the planet. We're going to drop to Gleba. Okay. I'm just glad that we have the actual suit now, and we're doing quite a bit better with it. So see where we land here. Oh, you know what I didn't bring with me? I did not bring any concrete or platforms. Huh. All right. Well, let's just get started then. Let's go back to our ship and let's tell it that we want to bring some stuff down. Hold on 1 second. All right, sorry about that. All right, yeah, let's go get the ship and let's dump some stuff out of here. So, first thing we need to do is the cargo. All right, so cargo bay. So let's dump that, and get that done. I don't remember. I think those were the right ones to dump. I can't remember off the top of my head. We're going to figure out where these are coming, and we're going to make sure we run out of the way so we don't get squished by them like we did on Vulcanus or Fildor. I don't remember which one we got squished on. We got squished on one of them. Cargo bays plus that. All right, so yeah, so we do the cargo bay first, I believe. Where's a good place for this? Let's go do it right here on this side. Put you right there, and we'll do all of our expansion. Okay, that's, well, you know what? We'll do one more on the other side. There we go. All right. Now that we've got that, let's get our... Yes, I know I didn't actually place them, but I'm going to get myself some bots so they can do the work for me. And then once that's done, we'll start bringing down everything else that we need, because I just want someone to do all this stuff for me. All right, bots, please. Thank you. There we go. Done. Look at that. We're missing 2, which kind of sucks. So let's go to that one and get rid of that one. There we go. All right, we got an odd shape, but that's okay. All right, let's bring down all the goodies. Okay, bring down some of those, all of that stuff. Did we bring... We did not bring any... Oh boy, I'm gonna have to send the ship back at some point. We didn't bring any, what are they called? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, we didn't bring any roboports with us. Didn't even think of it, but we didn't bring any. All right, that should be a good enough amount for what we need right now. We'll come back. We can come back anytime to get something else if we need it. All right, filling this all up. All right, so let's get started with the basics. So we need to, which plants are they? That's just spoilage. Those just explode. I forgot about that. I think it's these guys down here. Give us iron. Nope, that's stone. Oh, we have friends already. There's the iron bacteria. Okay. All right, and we need to go to the other area to get... That gets us wood. We need to go... Where's the orange ones? Down over here? Yeah, there it is, right there. All right, so there's some copper over there. I know these things are probably going to be... They're going to spoil in my backpack, but that's okay. At least we got a few of these. They're going to spoil into that. Okay, so that's fine. All right, so let's get these guys out. Get those put down. So I got some stone here, which is nice. We're gonna have to get some power going as well. So let's grab 2 of those, a couple of those. That. What else do we need? We'll get some of these. Oh yeah, I need inserters. I forgot. Oh, I need containers. Containers. Okay, we're just gonna put that guy there. It'll be our little basic area right now for things. All right, so you're gonna be the requester. You're gonna be that one. Okay. And this and this. And we're gonna come over here. We're gonna be able to solar over here. This. Yeah, so that should be good enough for what we need. Okay, and then we can just grab one of these. That to here. Now those are nicely powered. So you're going to take that. You're going to take those. And you can be stone. And we'll just let the other ones spoil inside because they'll do. Hopefully it won't try and burn them. Oh boy. Okay, and then we'll grab a few of you. All right, those are going to go into a container of some type. All right, so we'll need this. Just make another container here. Okay. And then you can go right into there. Did I bring any of those inserter thingies? I did not. Should I leave them on the ship? I didn't bring any of those, so note to self, I need those too. Okay. Let's... Alright, so I need roboports if possible. Let's bring 40 of those until I can make my own. Close that out. We're going to need one of these. So we got 250 of those. Get some substations, because those work much better for doing power. Don't really need rails right now. I'm trying to think what else we might need. Maybe some refined concrete. Just to help with that, and maybe some landfill too. That's landfill, yeah, okay. Maybe bring some landfill up. I can probably just make it, but... So far, that's what we're doing. And then we're going to bring this across to here. You're going to go like this. And like that. We're going to give you a few of these. Maybe 2 over there. And then we're going to give this some power. Okay, hopefully this won't overload the little bit of power that we do have. Ooh, it's eating up that accumulator storage. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I don't really want to make a blueprint. Just grab this, put that there, there. I'll just grab this, put that there, so they connect. What are we looking at here? Minus 50% output. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so we'll have to look for some other alternate means. Probably the heat source. We'll probably end up burning spoilage. That's probably what the best thing will be to do. Let's create a new one of these. Let's get rid of all of those because those don't exist anymore. Trees and rocks. I didn't bring any air packs, did I? No, did not. At least the sun is better here. Don't have to worry about lightning pulling everything. Okay. Give us a little bit more room there. We got another stone patch here we can use. All right, we need to get some more resources. Just help them out here by doing a little walk around. Okay. Okay. Okay, that'll be good for now until we can start making our own. Alright, so this, and this. We got lots of spoilage now. Okay, so let's go get some more copper. There's more iron there. I didn't want iron, but that's okay. We'll take the iron. There's copper there. There's a lot of copper right there. And some copper there. There. Copper there. Okay, now with all the blank resources, we should be able to make some stuff that we need. What I should have brought with me was some recyclers. That's what I should have brought. But I can always make a quick stop with the ship to go do that. Alright. Here, get rid of the iron. This. Here. We are out of power. Nice. Alright, do we have any... Check the ship. We've got turbines, but we don't have any way to burn it. So, let's see if we can. Some of the resources here and make a few boilers. So we need some stone. That is way too much stone. All right, let's see what we can make here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna need some water. Water is down over there. But do we have any pumps? I didn't see any offshore pumps here. I just see regular pumps. Here, are there any offshore pumps? There are. Send those down. Don't need that stuff right now. Okay. So we'll do it a mix between that and the... well, I guess I should pick them up first. So probably be a smart thing to do. Offshore pumps. And some pipes. I think I actually need... Okay, so we can do this all along here. So that makes it a little bit easier. So we can actually make it real close. Okay, so we'll grab this, put this right here. Yeah, just get this going here. Water into that. And we can have a little belt here. Where's our turbine? Turbine I left in the thing. Nice. Okay. Should probably get some steam engines instead of these turbines because I don't know if it's going to heat up enough to do this. So this might be a mute point. Oh, that's not a turbine. Did I not bring any turbines down? Maybe I didn't. Nope. Might not get hot enough for these, so I may be out of luck and I may have to just make the regular steam turbines. Be nice if it did. Alright, let's just grab a couple of those because I'm not going to use all of them if it's not going to work. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is this. We're going to put this into there. Connect those two a little bit. Not a lot, but it's generating some power. It's nice. I'm going to have to do a line of these guys. If it'll generate something. Don't know if it will, but it's not going to be enough. So can I just turn you off maybe? 2-to-1 maybe? 3-to-1? Try that. I don't think that we have enough here to make it out of there. You just take the wood too. I don't care. Just do it. Keep one turbine going. It'd be nice if it just keeps a nice backlog here. I don't have any... I didn't bring any of those either, so that's not going to be good. But oh well. We'll figure it out. So let's go take the solid fuel out. Put that in there. I'm going to do a mix of fuels right now. That's fine. You're just going to fill up with stone, which is nice. Why are these being hurt? I'm not 100. Oh, when I put them down, that's why they got blown up by these silly things. All right. So you're just doing your job in the iron. Resources are coming in. All right, let's see what tech do we need to unlock here. Yamako, jelly nut. Got all the artificial stuff that we're going to create. Telsa weapons. We should have made those on Fagora, but we'll do those after. I think the Telsa ones work really well with... We need to make the agricultural tower. Heating tower. Just 2 boilers. Plus some heat pipe. So we need steel first. So let's take this. I know it's terrible, but just do it properly. Never mind. Copy that. Put that there. You put that in. We will make some steel. Restrict this down to 1 so it doesn't just make too much. Put that one down for now too. Okay. So we should be able to make one of those heating towers. We'll just need... we need 50. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, let's go get some more resources. Let's dump this stuff off, because I don't want to keep that in my inventory for any reason. Where's more iron? Jelly nut? Oh, we got some jelly nut. This is where the jelly nuts are, so that's good. Do we have seeds? How do we make jelly nut seeds? Jelly nut processing. Let's do that. Get ourselves some seeds. Hopefully the seeds won't expire quickly. %2 chance to get seeds. Wow, that sucks. All right, there's more iron up here. Okay. Almost, we got half inventory full. making jelly nut. We're leaving it on the floor. No, we're not. Let's go get rid of our inventory over here. There's a lot of jelly nut areas over here, or whatever this fruit is. Last time I didn't have a huge area for that, so. Alright, so now we've got some jelly nut being produced, and that is good for burning as well, too. Put this in here. Got fuel. Alright, so we are making plenty enough power now. We have 5 megawatts, and apparently we're using 5 megawatts. Wow, these things use a lot. Forgot about how much those used. Alright, well, that's okay. All right, so we got both plants. So over here on the map, the little map over there, we've got these flowers, and then we've got these ones over here. So that's great. Can we make these? What do we need? Steel, electric, spoilage, landfill. Yeah, we can get all that. Grab a couple of these. We can make one. Why only one? What are we missing? Spoilage. We should be able to get some spoilage. That shouldn't be a problem. Alright, make these complex systems now that deal with spoilage. I don't think I have any landfill on me. I make 10. Right. Where is... Oh, it's still making the jelly nut. Wow. At least we got some jelly nut seeds and they don't expire. That's awesome. Or they don't turn into spoilage. I have to make something that makes... Okay, so that's gonna make that into a test. A little bit of power. That'll start making some landfill for us, which is nice because we've got lots and lots and lots of rocks. Probably have to go get some. Is that going to be enough for this? Just enough for that one. Okay. Let's go get rid of the rest of this jelly nut here. Alright. Well, there's our start on Liba. We've done much yet, but we're trying to produce the agriculture towers. When we come back next time, we are going to get some towers going. We're going to get some spoilage and some more things. In the meantime, I'm going to take the ship and going to go home and get the things that we required or that we wanted. The roboports, some express loaders, some substations, and some refined concrete. Maybe I'll throw some landfill in there too, just to make our lives a little bit easier. We'll get stuff a little bit quicker. I'm probably going to ask for 2 more cargo bays. Nah, I can't be bothered. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, we'll figure that out. So I want to thank you all for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me and it helps the channel. And we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.